welcome back to Bye Bye Shri Hop. Do not spoil your age. Mm, In the last time, we went into the microscopic nanoscope and invented the smallest thing and had our cursor, little poor cursor, fly around. This time, we are saving it because today we're looking at the maximum, because bigger is always better, and definitely will not be. So, this is a human. Just a human figure, 1.7 meters. Better get started now. Sunflower, 2.5 meters. Did you know that the flower of a sunflower is not a single flower, but is actually a flower head made up of thousands of small flowers? These small flowers are called florets. Are called florets. The florets in the center become the sunflower seeds, which are currently invisible in the scale. FM radio wavelength. FM stands for. Nah, forget it. F and M are the 6th and 13th letters of the alphabet. 6, a perfect number. 13 isn't. We all have our differences, and we have to learn to accept them. That's the only way we'll learn it. We'll live in harmony. Yep, blame on 13. Root for. Root for 13. Giant earthworm, 3 meters. Giant earthworm can grow up to 3 meters long. When baby giant earthworms hatch from their cocoons, they are only 20 centimeters long. They take 5 years to reach their full length. They burrow underground and make gurgling noises. Gurgling? Where is it? Probably put in the middle finger. Wandering albatross, 2.3 meters. The wandering albatross is the bird with the largest wingspan. They fly almost all the time, only stopping to eat and make babies. Their population is slowly decreasing. Now it is only at 26,000, which isn't very much. Japanese spider crab, 3.8 meters. The Japanese spider crab is the largest arthropods. However, not all Japanese spider crabs get to be this size. Some are only 1 meter across. Unfortunately, fishermen have killed many of them. That's a lot of crab meat. Elephant, 5 meters. The elephant is the largest land animal. Only 3 species of elephant remain. They can weigh up to 8 tons, which is about 10 times the weight any human has ever achieved. Giraffe, 6 meters. The giraffe is the tallest land mammal at a mind-boggling 6 meters. Its neck alone is almost half of its entire height. Adult giraffes are so tall that the only way for predators to kill them is to push them onto their other side. Now that's a big weakness of being thin and tall. You get pushed over. Saguaro cactus, 6 meters. Not all saguaro cactus grow to be 14 meters tall, unfortunately. Some may only be a measly 5 meters tall. Some are armless. Those are called spears. It takes saguaro cactus 75 years to fully grow an arm, while it takes humans less than 20. Tyrannosaurus rex, 7 meters. This dinosaur is now extinct, but it used to be 7 meters long. Although the T-Rex was very large, it was not the largest. Zoom out a bit to see the largest dinosaur. Apollo lunar module, 9 meters. This thing weighs 15,000 kilograms. That's a lot. It also landed on the moon. Its landing inspired the arcade game Lunar Lander, which is not easy. When I play, I always run out of fuel. Yeah, yeah, very good, man. From it. Why can't I click it? Oh, is there? Oak tree, 15 meters. The oak tree is a tree. They can live for a very long time, longer than even a human can. Oak trees produce thousands of acorns a year. Acorns are good, almost as good as ice cubes. Marapunisaurus fragilimus. Marapunisaurus fragilimus was the largest dinosaur ever. It weighed over 100 tons. It's so big you could build your house on top of it if you wanted to, but please don't. Average US house 15 meters. These houses of the United States have been getting larger. In the last 40 years, the average house has almost doubled in area. They are so large you could fit 1,000 people in them. It would be very cramped though. Blue whale, 30 meters. The blue whale is the largest animal there is. Its weight, which is 180 metric tons, is greater than any other animal's. Statue of Liberty, 93 meters. Although the Statue of Liberty what is a symbol of America, it was actually built in France. It was based off an ancient statue of the Greek sun god Helios. That is why the Statue of Liberty wears this weird hat. It's actually the sun god. The Statue of Liberty is pretty cool, even though the torch has been closed since 1916 because it was very dangerous. It burned the statues and pours poor Liberty, Helios. Boeing 747, 76.25 meters. The Boeing 747, which flies, is an airplane. Since 1969, it's been shorter than a redwood tree. Before then, it didn't exist, so it wasn't shorter or longer. And yes, its wingspan is longer than the Wright brothers' first flight. Flight 37 meters. Saturn V, 110 meters. Saturn V is the tallest and heaviest rocket ever. That's pretty cool. It was used from 1968 to 1972 and was the only vehicle used to launch humans far away from Earth to the only place they can visit, the moon, which is currently very far. Later, come on, come on, don't be lazy. Football field, 109.7 meters. American football fields are 120 yards. And if end zones if end zones are included. Anyway, football fields are often used for measuring large objects. For example, the Titanic is roughly 3 footballs long. Football fields long. Football fields are also used for playing football. Yep. Sorry, little pun. Redwood tree, 100 meters. The redwood tree is the tallest tree species in the world. Its height, combined with that of an ant, is greater than any human's. Still, the universe is still 10 to the power of 25 times larger. ISS, 108 meters. The International Space Station is pretty cool. It floats around in low Earth orbit, and you can even see it from Earth. The ISS has had humans within it continuously since November 2000, which is a record for the spacecraft. They weren't all the same humans, and unfortunately, ISS will die in 2030 to save it. To save many. The Titanic, 270 meters. The Titanic sank when it hit an iceberg. Although it was capable of holding enough lifeboats for 4,000 people, they decided they only need enough lifeboats for 1,178 people. There were 2,228 people on the Titanic. Yes, the infamous Titanic. Washington Monument, 169 meters. The Washington Monument is the world's tallest ob- obelisk, as well as the world's tallest stone structure. It was the world's tallest structure from 1884 to 1889. After that, it was the Eiffel Tower, which is to the upper left. Eiffel Tower, 330 meters. For 41 years, the Eiffel Tower was the tallest man made structure in the world. 200 million people have been to the Eiffel Tower, which is almost the population of the USA. Yay! Yay, silence. Gateway Arch, 192 meters. The Gateway Arch is the tallest structure in St. Louis. There is an observation area at the very top, and from it you can see the Mississippi River. You should not go visit it sometime in the near future, since Carrie keeps telling you to go when you can't. Ah, poor thing. Hoover Dam, 220 meters. The Hoover Dam, which was built on the Colorado River, holds in the largest reservoir in the United States, Lake Mead. Not only does the Hoover Dam provide water, but its turbines also generate electricity. Half Dome, 410 meters. Half Dome is a large dome that is in Yosemite National Park. It is made up of granite. The steep slide, the steep side of the dome is almost vertical. Don't fall off that side if you unless you want to. Some people like to climb it, even though it is very challenging. The Great Pyramid of Giza. This picture is actually of the Giza necropolis. The Great Pyramid of Giza is the pyramid on the left. Is the oldest one built by Egyptians in 2560 BCE. It was the tallest man-made structure for almost 4,000 years. 100 its height 150 meters. AM radio wavelength 300 meters. A and M are the first and 13th letters of the alphabet. 1 is a perfect square, while 13 is not. We all have our differences, and we have to learn to accept. That's the only way we'll live in peace and harmony.